how do you just assess how you're?
You know, I told you last week, these kids, I really thought the second half of the Tech game, they saw some things within themselves. And I think that Todd did a really good job of guiding them, giving them the leadership, the whole team, not just defense. And I think that we were able to feed off that. You know, and I tell you what was even more impressive is after losing the lead, is coming back. And, we had a great drive. It was a team deal. And then we got the fourth down. And you think, oh, everybody thought it was over. And I kept telling them it's not over. If you don't get a first down, and what you want to be smart, you don't want to throw a bunch of balls. I said, and they got 3 timeouts. And just really proud of them. Really proud of them. We had some guys, I can't even single anybody out. But I just really thought we were able to take away their run game. At halftime, I think they had like 40-something yards. And one of them was a play that we missed a tackle in the backfield. And, they're a good team, and they had some confidence coming in here, and we were able to break it.
What do you see different in the second half compared to the first half?
You know what they did? They went to they got rid of their tight end for a while, and they went to 2 A-backs, what we call 28. Good little scheme. They saw how we were loading the field, and they worked the boundary, and they ran the wheel, and there we are. We had double coverage on the guy, and he caught. It was a great catch. And then we sort of switched up, and then we created a blitz on the sideline, and we said, hey, we're going to, and if you remember one of the plays, we hit them like 4 yards in the backfield. They tried to run the ball, and I believe it was Abe hits him in the backfield, and it was a huge play for us. It was on like a 3rd and 4, but I thought our kids responded. It was one of those games where you had to make adjustments, and they responded to the adjustments that we made. They were running these wheel seams to the boundary, and we were asking our corner, Chase Lucas, to do a lot. And then when I told him, I said, you just hang on, we're going to get you some help. So we switched how we were playing the front side to give him some help on backside, and that helped us a lot.
Chase seemed to get targeted a lot today. What can you say about his performance and where he's been?
Yeah, I'm proud of him for 2 reasons. He's grown up. He suffered some adversity early in the season. Never said a word. Kept grinding. Kept his mouth shut. And I just told him in there, I'm extremely proud of him. I just want him to grow on this. And I'm sure he told me, he said, there's some things you're going to wear me out on. And I said, I'm sure there will be. But I thought as a whole, the grit that we played with. I told somebody, I said, if you ever want to have a memory that will motivate you, and every one of these kids, I met with them personally, every one of them, to the man, always bring up the Tucson game last year. And I tell them, I said, if you ever want to be motivated, think about that. Think about that.
Abe,
what do you want to be known as?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Abe hung in there, and he got a fumble recovery for
Yes,
you. Did you feel like he did?
I think he played pretty good. I mean, it was did we miss Karan? Yeah, we did. I mean, he would have been the last 2 games. Karan might have had 15 sacks, but we don't have him, and we're going to have to. And like I said, these kids, they deserve this tonight. It was a big win for them.
Yeah, it looked like Sam had a good game.
He did play good. He did play good. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if you remember, one of the biggest plays of the game was when they had that stretch. They got the ball to 50 like 5 times, and they went empty. And we went to a spread coverage with us, and it was him, the guard, and the quarterback on a quarterback power. And he kicked that guard and then made the play and put him in 3rd and 6, which gave us a chance to come after him.
How big was it actually being able to get off the field on those 3rd downs, 4th downs tonight, and especially those last 2 stops?
You live and learn. I said in the meeting the other day, it's a journey. And you say, hey, what are we going to have to do this? And we learn from our mistakes, and we learn saying, you know what, this is not working. We got to do this, and we got to be smart. I've always said this: when you're going to blitz, you better be calculated. Somebody's band's going to play. You want to make damn sure it's yours.
It seemed like the way they responded on both sides of the ball when you got behind. You not only got the field goal, but then you stopped them on downs twice.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't necessarily know.
Manny Wilkins came to me. He said, hey, if you guys get a stop, we're winning this game. And it was never a doubt. I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, our kids felt it, and I think offensively, You know, even though we didn't get a first down that last deal, you know, we packed them up. I mean, how good was that?
Yeah.
You know, the other thing that I thought was really impressive is first half, we only gave up one drive, 7 points. And then we get that play down there, we miss a call, and they score after the fumble. And at halftime, these kids weren't deflated. They were determined. And you know, the mind's a powerful thing. I mean, you go back out and we get, first thing, we get stopped. We score. You know, so in the swings of the game, scored again. In the swings of the game, you know, and for halftime now, I don't know how many, but you guys tell me, I think they got the ball 5 times at the 50 or better and didn't get any points until the fumble punt.
Right.
And how much time was that? 44 seconds?
But they did nothing but punt in the second quarter until
Yeah.
the very end.
Yeah,
So this journey, do you feel like this is a big step on that journey?
you know, it's the next step.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and declare. I mean, it's the next step. I got to look at it. I mean, I'm sure there's things. Now, they came in here playing well. I mean, there was never doubt in their Nebraska game. There was never doubt at Wyoming. When they went on the road last week, they played their ass off. I mean, they got on Wyoming like nobody's business. And, you know, I think it's a step. And I told the players, we can grow with this if we handle it right.
Thank
I'm
you.
done.